That if the Nuremberg principles were applied, every post-World War II president would be indictable. Can we run down them real fast? What did Eisenhower do that was indicted for?
Eisenhower overthrew the conservative nationalist government of Iran with the military coup. He overthrew the first and last democratic government in Guatemala by military coup invasion, leading to years of in Iran it led to 25 years of brutal dictatorship, finally overthrown in 79. In Guatemala it led to massive atrocities which are still continuing. That's after almost 50 years. In Indonesia, it wasn't known until recently, but he conducted the major clandestine terror operation of the post-war period up until Cuba and Nicaragua in an effort to break up Indonesia, strip off the outer islands where most of the resources are, undermine what was then considered as a threat of Indonesian democracy. Indonesia was too free and open. It was allowing a political party of the poor to participate in gaining a lot of ground. So Eisenhower supported and helped instigate a military rebellion in the outer islands. So these are all indictable offenses. Kennedy was one of the worst. Kennedy, first of all, invaded South Vietnam. During the Eisenhower administration, they had blocked the political settlement in 1954 and instituted a kind of a Latin American-style terror state, which had killed maybe 60,000 or 70,000 people by the end of the Eisenhower period and had instigated a reaction. Kennedy recognized that it couldn't be controlled internally, so he simply invaded. In 1962, a third of the bombing missions that were carried out by the U.S. Air Force in U.S. planes with South Vietnamese insignia, but U.S. pilots, he authorized napalm. He began the use of chemical weapons to destroy food crops. They began programs which drove millions of people into what amounted to concentration camps. So that's aggression. In the case of Cuba, there was just a massive campaign of international terrorism, which almost led to the destruction of the world, led to the missile crisis. And we can continue. Again, these are all indictable offenses.
Johnson.
Well, Johnson expanded the war into China to the point where it ended up probably leaving 3 or 4 million people dead. He invaded the Dominican Republic to block what looked like a potential democratic revolution there, supported the Israeli occupation in its early stages. Again, we can go around the world. But take say part.
I'll get there, but Nixon's next.
Nixon, we don't even have to talk about. We can skip that one. Okay. But
Ford, then Ford.
Well, Ford was only there for a short time, but long enough to endorse the Indonesian invasion of East Timor, which became about as close to genocide as anything in the modern period. They pretended to oppose it, but secretly supported, in fact not so secretly, the U.S. Immediately after the invasion, the U.S. did join the rest of the world in formally condemning it at the Security Council. But Ambassador Moynihan was kind enough to explain to us, in his words, that his instructions were to render the United Nations utterly ineffective in any actions it might take to counter the Indonesian invasion. And he says proudly that he did this with considerable success. His next sentence says that in the next few months it seems that about 60,000 people were killed. And then he goes off to the next topic. That's the first few months, went on to probably hundreds of thousands. Formally, the U.S. announced a boycott of weapons, but secretly increased the supply of weapons, including counterinsurgency equipment, so that the Indonesians could consummate the invasion. That's just a short period in office, but that's indictable. Seriously, in fact, that's a major war. Carter increased, as the Indonesian atrocities were increasing. They peaked in 1978. Carter's flow of weapons to Indonesia increased. when Congress imposed human rights restrictions, by then there was a human rights movement in Congress, to block the flow of advanced weaponry to Indonesia. Carter arranged through Mondale, vice president, to get Israel to send U.S. Skyhawks to Indonesia to enable Indonesia to complete what turned out to be near genocide, or maybe a quarter of the population or something. In the Middle East, Carter just won the Nobel Prize. His great achievement was the Camp David Agreements. The Camp David Agreements are presented as a diplomatic triumph for the United States. In fact, they were a diplomatic catastrophe. At Camp David, the United States and Israel accepted, finally, Egypt's 1971 offer, which they had been, U.S. rejected at the time, except that now it was worse from the U.S.-Israeli point of view because it included the Palestinians. In order to get Israel to accept Egypt's 1971 offer after a major war and atrocities and so on, Carter raised aid, military and other aid to Israel to more than 50% of total aid worldwide. Israel used it at once in exactly the way they said they were going to do it, whatever a sane person knew, as an opportunity to attack their northern neighbor, first in 1978 and 1982, and increase integration of the occupied territory. And that's for starters. We can continue.
Reagan?
I don't think that will happen either. I mean, Reagan was the first president to have been condemned by the International Court of Justice for what they call the unlawful use of force, meaning international terrorism, in the war against Nicaragua. Again, that's just for starters. They also, the Security Council, endorsed it in 2 resolutions, both of which were vetoed by the United States.
Bush won.
Well, first we can begin with the invasion of Panama. The invasion of Panama, which, according to the Panamanians, killed about 3,000 people, since it's never investigated. There's enough that's true or not. This was done in order to kidnap a disobedient thug who had been supported by the United States right through his worst atrocities. Noriega, who was brought to Florida and tried for crimes that he had committed mostly on the CIA payroll. Okay, that's aggression. We could go into the details of the war in Iraq, but there were plainly opportunities for, they might not have worked, I don't know, but there were opportunities for diplomatic settlement, which the Bush administration refused to consider, and incidentally the press would not report with a single exception. And Long Island Newsday, which didn't report the whole story throughout accurately, and is the only newspaper in the country to have done so. The Bush administration then did attack, and the attack was carried out in a manner which is criminal under the laws of war. They attacked infrastructure. If you attack New York City and you destroy the electrical system, the power system, the sewer systems, and so on, that amounts to biological warfare, and that's the nature of the attack. Then came a sanctions regime, which mostly Clinton began with Bush, which by conservative estimates killed hundreds of thousands of people while strengthening Saddam Hussein. That takes us off to Clinton, which that's the beginning. That's by no means the end. Run through that one case suffices. But there are plenty of them.
Bush too?
Let's go on with Clinton.
Okay.
And one of Clinton's minor escapades, very minor, was sending a couple of cruise missiles to the Sudan to destroy what they knew to be a pharmaceutical plant. There was no intelligence failure. According to the only estimates we had from the German ambassador and the regional director of the Near East Foundation of Fieldwork in Sudan, both of them estimate several tens of thousands of deaths from one cruise missile. Pretty serious. Somebody did that to us, we were bad news. And again, we can continue. in the Middle East, for example, Clinton began by declaring past UN resolutions, in the words of his administration, obsolete and anachronistic. Yes, we're finished with that. No more international law. Then comes a period called the peace process, except that during the peace process, Israeli settlement, which means settlement paid for by the U.S. taxpayer and supported by U.S. military aid and diplomacy, continually increased. The most extreme year was Clinton's last year, the highest level of settlement, highest since 1992. Meanwhile, the territories were cantonized, broken up into small regions with infrastructure projects and new settlement. I don't know what you call that, but it's under military occupation. And if anyone else was doing it, we'd call it war. And again,